sales for a startup are it's a very critical role in a company. And I personally, as a woman and as an immigrant, feel maybe 2 or 3x the pressure, right? Because for me, it's my dream job, one in which I want to be hyper successful. So yes, I think there is always pressure, but one has to keep their eye on the ball.
Hi, everyone. Welcome to the Channel Women in Security series. I'm your host, Rachel Espaillat, and you're watching CRN TV. In this series, we're highlighting women in IT security to learn about how they're tackling today's increased cybersecurity threats and opportunities the current threat landscape offer to women in the channel. In this episode, I have the pleasure of introducing Reena Choudhry. She's heading up channel strategy as the first ever female CRO at Obsidian Security. Now, with more than 20 years of experience leading enterprise sales and partner-driven go-to-market strategies, she joined the company in September. And how is the new job going?
It's pretty exciting. We are growing at a nice pace, and I'm also really hyper focused on building out the team in the areas where we're growing the most. I'm also very, very focused on building out our channel strategy. My early days, I was a network engineer, did multiple, support roles, as well as then migrated to product management, and then have done business development and now sales across product and services. So I think I understand the whole product life cycle, and I had a natural affinity to sales. So I think understanding the entire product landscape enables me to then partner with the other leaders in the organization. Often women are afraid to kind of make the changes from one discipline to the other, because oftentimes, you have to prove yourself again and again. My advice would be to women as they look for their careers would be to take those calculated risks. And I know oftentimes you have to prove yourself much more than maybe some of your peers, but that's okay. If you're good, it's all gonna, the dots do connect in the end, and I think you'll come out ahead.
I saw you recently went to Mount Everest.
Oh, the base camp. Yes, I did.
Yes. Yeah, can you talk a little bit about that trip?
Sure. So it's been a dream of mine for the last 8 years. I went to Kilimanjaro, and since then I saw a picture of the mountain looking all like it had molten gold on it, and I desperately wanted to see that image for myself. Eventually I decided that I wanted to go this year, before I really got into the thick of my new role here at Obsidian, and it was everything I thought about and more. It was literally a life-changing experience for me. I climbed to about a shy of 18,000 feet. So I went to base camp, and we were a group of 15 climbers. We were trekking up there. We were staying in tea houses along the way. Physically, it was a challenge, but I prepared for it, and it was totally worthwhile in the end. I would highly encourage people to do it.
I can imagine that the type of preparation that you did to get to Mount Everest is kind of the same method that you take towards your career?
Actually, that's a great question. Yes, absolutely. In fact, I thought a lot about my job when I was trekking Everest, because you get a lot of time to think. The preparation, I had about 6 or 7 weeks of preparation, whereas others may have had a year. I gave it all I had. When I went, I was very, very, very comfortable with the fact that I had done my best. I think one of the things I will say, and it's true for any job we take, any challenge we take, enjoy the journey. I enjoyed my workouts. I even enjoyed, the journey to getting to Nepal, and then the trek itself. I did not know if I'll make it, but I was very determined. So have belief in yourself that what you prepared is going to get you there.